Good day, everybody. See you again after a few days that I could not really work on my report. Today I will emphasize on the double layer of the moon and the magnetic shield. First of all, I want to do the report from NASA. This one generates the X-ray from the sun. Take a look. Something had interfered with the satellite. You see that? That line on the green one. And now look at this. If you take a close look, you see this one? I double checked so many times. It definitely is not Mercury. You see, they got the two layers spread out, on and off so many times. And many days ago, since yesterday, I found something look like the spaceship or something get in and out from that point. Take a close look. Got two layers. Then we go to check with the solar scope. It is the Earth, Venus, Earth, Venus, Sun, and Mercury. Nothing beside the Sun except Mercury, but in fact we could not see it. The Sun almost blocked the size. With the NASA spacecraft ahead and behind, their mission is to take a close look, take a photo, or maybe video of all activity at the Sun and around the Sun. Even we use the satellite ahead, we still see nothing. And if we use the satellite behind, of course, we may see the Mercury right here. But when we look back at this graphic and the distance, no, it's not Mercury. It's too bright and it's too far. Then we go to take a look at our Earth Magnetic Field. You can see that double layer. As I told you before, it must be two sources of energy that flow to the Earth. Then Earth get a double layer. If this is the Earth, right? When the Sun comes from this way, let's say that we are the Sun and we look to the Earth. This graph generates the same thing. This is in the front, the Sun right here. The Sun get the right to the Earth. Out the camera is the Sun, is the Earth. It generates when the land bell shield, this one. But this second shield, it comes from not this direction, come from the other direction. This direction of energy go to the Earth magnetic field, then it generates the other shield on the other side. Last night, I took a photo of the moon for many days, so many days. I just thought that high radiation moon tonight. Whenever I look at the moon, it looks like so strange, two layers. And this morning, my colleague, Mr. Sivimon, want to confirm me that the moon halo look like double layer. Many people take the photo including me, we found it have two layers, or maybe you can say two halo, or to the spectrum light around the moon. It does the same as our Earth magnetic field. Then it means that the moon get two source of power of the light. That's why they got the double halo at the moon. This is to confirm the incoming of the, whatever you say, Nibiru, planet X, planet 9, but definitely now it does affect to the Earth. And the same thing. Radio frequency, magnetic frequency on Earth is very, very high. Look at the report. It's shaking a lot. Nothing smooth at all. Even the earthquake up there. And one more thing that from this video, this guy is very good. Adapt 2030. If you have a chance, look at his report. It does very good.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our cosmos revolves in cycles. Historical evidence supports solar output model for climate change, and even reference volcanism. We see it in the ice cores ash layers. Here we go, one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions.
This one why they call Anak Krakatoa, because the big one. Anak it means small. Krakatoa used to be the big islands, but the last eruption, the big eruption, it take part of the Krakatoa sinking down to the ocean. So then I got the small one they call Anak.
Location, Crete, Greece, class, light, magnitude, 4.9, 5 minutes ago.
The report. And this guy have observed two locations between Krakatoa and Myanmar. This here, Krakatoa. In the middle of Sumatra Islands and Java Islands.
Grind to a partial stop as Asia halts all air traffic through and into Singapore and Jakarta. These are major hubs on our planet. Now at the same time, the Minbu mud volcanoes are starting to become incredibly active.
This one on the Myanmar. Now it starts to active.
Myanmar. When this thing starts to bubble, the monks actually go and pour milk into where the bubbles came up as the mouth of the dragon. It's a sacred spot, and I can see why, because when this thing started to tick off, they understood that the weather changed. Rainfall patterns changed around Myanmar. Interesting graphic here of the structure of mud volcanoes and the difference between regular eruptive volcanoes. So if this thing is upticked in mud and gas emissions, and the eruptions down in Krakatoa, you just have to wonder what's going on under the plate there. So I jumped over onto Google Earth, take a look at Minbu. You see the volcano center, that hole. But as you circle around the area, anywhere that you see gray are these mud pits that have opened up and are around in the area. Now generally it's placid as you see here, but I was alerted to the increase in activity from a couple of friends I have in Myanmar because I did used to buy coffee there. We were talking about the weather changes and the massive floods that have occurred this year, places that it hadn't flooded in hundreds of years that anybody could remember watermarks were. But the Minbu area specifically, and then the surrounding area of Jakyu, the reports are that everything has become active. The hot springs and also the mud volcanoes up in that area all the way over to the coast. It does have some eruptivity, tapers off for years on end. These lithographs were done in the 1800s, showing the increase in the size of the cones in the 1800s. Now, if you haven't been to Myanmar, some amazing places to travel there as well. Bagan and Ramri Island, that's up near Jakyu. But the beaches are really that unspoiled. And these temples at Bagan, you must go see that. It's at least as good as anything that you'll find at Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Now, speaking of these ancient cultures and these ancient cycles that
I try to figure out the location of these two things.
Earthquake downgraded to 4.7 from 4.9. Location, Crete, Greece. Class, light, 8 minutes ago.
That's why change my mind. Look at the Google map. Okay, this is Minbu Mud volcano. And then we zoom out. This whole thing is under the, we call the Irrawaddy fault in this area. This one get through the Himalaya at the northern of Myanmar. And this line is connect to each other. Last month, after the Krakatoa has high activity and had erupted, so many ash, so many lava came out from Krakatoa since last month. At the same time, there are a lot of activity about the hot spring, the mud volcano in this area. So it means they really connect to each other, and Earth really change, not from the climate, from the influence of the incoming stars, because it's not one. As we talk about the planet X, at least it's about 9 stars, including Nemesis. But the planet 9 from NASA and the others, it's so many stars or so many solar system get into the inner our solar system. The inner mean inside the asteroid belt, Mars, Earth, Venus, and Mercury. This one connect to each other, and it means that around this area, as Indian scientists warn us, as it might have the 10.5 earthquake in this area. You can see this one. Another fault line on India-Australia plate. And now activity start at Anak, Krakatoa, and Myanmar. So the range between Myanmar at north, Krakatoa at south, in this area should be activated, the same as these two locations. That's why we have to look for the huge earthquake in this area, which will create the tsunami or tidal wave. Last time, it's almost killed more than 300,000 people.
Class, light, magnitude 4.7, 11 minutes ago.
And the same thing, as you heard that, so many earthquakes. So the conclusion is, the incoming star right here is not Mercury. And it does have so many activity in this star, including look like the UFO, unidentified flying object, fly in and fly out this area. And the same thing, look at the gamma ray report, X-ray report now. Take a look. Some source of light. Go to cut in front of the camera with the green one. As Ben Division always say that be safe, eye opens, be safe everyone. Any more urgent news, I will try my best to share to my friends around the world, in Australia, Germany, United States of America, Sweden, Denmark. Thanks so much to follow me. Stick to each other. Together, we strong. See you next time. Bye.